Hello, I'm Izabel Liwo, owner and founder of Alive and Living 360. I want to say a quick thank you for returning to my channel each week to get some much needed motivation. For those of you who are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm happy to have you here. If you like what you hear and see, subscribe below, okay? So you can be notified every time I post new content. Feel free to like, share, and comment as well so we can keep this conversation going. I'd love to hear from you. It's all for you. That's not how it goes. It's all for you. If you really want it, it's all for you. If you say you need it. Yeah, I think I got it. Motivation right here on ANL 360. One of the very first lessons we're taught when we're young is that we ought to compete to stay ahead. In fact, one of the most popular forms of competition are encouraged throughout various sports, where at an early age we are wired or taught to have drive and never give up until we reach the finish line. This is valuable information indeed, but as we become adults, that competitive characteristic transfers into competing with others around you at life. I understand by comparing yourself to others, you get a sense of your own value. And in a twisted sense, you use this to motivate you to be number one. The thing is, if we're not vigilant enough, comparing yourself to others can lead to what I like to call negative transfer of your strengths and time. I'm positive that there are no two people on this earth that are exactly the same. No two journeys that are identical either. In fact, the very thing that makes us special is our unique differences, and sometimes it's those unique differences that help play a role in completing this puzzle called life. We all play a part, and our purpose is unique to each and every one of us. Sure, we share similarities, but everyone's roadmap is different. Even twins who are born from the same womb have differences and different roadmaps. So why would you want to be like anyone else? In some cases, comparing yourself to others can fuel envy or intimidation, and worst of all, self-doubt. In a sense, comparing can cloud your vision, and lure you away from what makes sense and your path. Let's take it a step further. For instance, in a spiritual sense, our fate is already written the moment we are born. This means that what is meant for you is meant for you, and nothing or no one can ever jeopardize that. Comparing yourself to others can sometimes make a person more competitive to a fault. Now, when it comes to friendly competition, that's usually healthy, like a sporting event or a card game, etc. However, when you compete with others instead of focusing on competing with yourself to be better than you were yesterday at life, it can come with consequences that are bigger than you. For example, some people measure their value by the amount of money they have. The more you have, it's assumed that you're happier or more successful. But that's not always true. Some of us will even go as far as to spend money that we don't have to spend on material things to compete with others, money that they could have saved and used at the right time for their blessings to take flight. But now instead, they've lost it to their ego trying to keep up with friends or coworkers who, for instance, just bought a new luxury car, or a colleague who just purchased a brand new yacht, or even a relative who received a promotion at work and is now able to buy and afford a fancy vacation. The craziest part is, while you're busy competing to ultimately compare and find your value by trying to impress others or be validated by them, in the background, you don't even know what those people have sacrificed to get where they are. Whether that money they have is clean money, or have any idea what they've lost for you to be jealous of their gains. Or even if their gains are just temporary, because they're supposed to receive a lesson from their blessings. So why choose a life that isn't necessarily designed for you when you can't see their full picture? You know yourself better than anyone else. If you want something for yourself, strive for it. But don't seek it because you're trying to compare or compete to finally see your value. Strive for it because it's what you like, want, or need in your life, and not because of how others will perceive you. Going forward, focus on you making yourself better and doing better than you did yesterday. You have so much to offer the world by just being you. I can't stress this enough. You're your only competition out here. It's exhausting trying to be like someone else. Competing with yourself is more rewarding in comparison to being so materialistic or superficial to what? Fuel your own comparison complex? Every day you look in the mirror, look closer, dig deep. Seriously, tell yourself no one is my competition out here but me, okay? Yes, I'm talking to you. Don't allow someone else to determine how you invest in yourself or lay out the standards for success for you. That's for followers, and you don't ever want to be a follower at your own life. Success is personal, and everyone's definition of success is different. Feed your own life, be in control of your own journey, and embrace what makes you feel fulfilled. Most importantly, believe that the best version of yourself is already within you. You just have to be strong enough to recognize that you are worthy, and your value on this earth is not determined by the next person, it's determined by you.